Hello everybody on YouTube, it's your boy the MFSXL, right back at you with 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for 100 days we duel a different deck every day. Today we have ourselves another fan suggestion for a Gusto deck, which is all about, going one tuner into another tuner. Our tuners get destroyed, we switch into another monster, etc, etc. Eventually we try to beat into our opponent with our Synchro monster to do reverse damage. So we're going to go ahead and good old EDO Pro, show this deck off. Big shout out to Mr. Libra October, who asked us to try out the Gustos and see what we can do with them in this crazy format we're in. So enough said, let's get right into the action. Alright, yeah, first opponent, let's go ahead. We're going to try and go first today, and we shall. Very good. Alright, opening hand. Let's see, tuner. There we go. Very nice opening play for the Gustos. Yeah, basically the idea of Gustos, if you've never heard of it, this is an older archetype. They have a very outdated sort of methodology for swarming. Basically, with all of them, when they're destroyed by battle, card effect, depending on the monster, they summon a different type of Gusto from the deck. We have Winda here. When she's destroyed, I can summon a Gusto tuner from the deck. Gusto Eggle here can summon a level 4 lower non-tuner Gusto from the deck. And that leads into a bunch of things. One, how they can set up the grave. And two, their basic win condition, which is with our Synchro monster. Let me pull her up. Freeze here. Which basically lets us do reverse damage when we do battle with our Gustos. It's a thing that's kind of tricky to set up, though, because Gustos don't have any sort of inherent special summoning other than being destroyed. Which makes them a bit of a bother. Not gonna lie, it makes them a bit of a bother. We're up against Salamangreats. Alright, well, I have Nibiru specifically to stop decks like this. That, and it lets me beat into things when I have Freeze about, so it's a twofer. It's a dang old twofer. Alrighty, that's the thing. It's a thing indeed. I'm just trying to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm thinking, I got Gusto, Monster. The fact that I have Monster Born is probably the best thing in my hand right now, because that's going to give me options. Yeah, because if I flip Gusto Priestess, and then I summon like a level 3 tuner, bring this back, that's a 5, this will go for 6, that'll make my boss monster. But at the same time, I might need to go for Thunderbolt. Yeah, I got Thunderbolt in my hands, because that's even better. I need this in the field on the attack position to do the things I want to do. That's the thing about Gustos. You really got to pay attention to what monster is where, what monsters you still have in your deck, what monsters are on the field, who's going into what. You know, because you got the Priestess, she goes into a tuner, the tuner goes into a non-tuner, non-tuner into another tuner. It's a never-ending cycle, basically. Coyote. I don't even remember Coyote. I mean, I know that's a thing, but at the same time, I forgot it existed. Alright, what does this one do? Sent is linked material, which it was not. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. Not at the moment, anyway. Alright, that's a Balinx. And I could Nibiru now, but I'm gonna have him use up some of his stuff right quick. I could just, Nibiru him, and then he would be a sad panda. But I liked him to just, we'll wait until the end of his main phase, basically. We'll wait until the end of the main phase. We might let it... Oh, I'll probably put the my Nibiru in defense, and he'll have his token in attack mode. Stuff like that, because that's the thing. I want him to run over this. The question is whether he'll do that or not. Kinda need him to do that if we can help it. But we'll see how it goes, lads and lasses. We'll see how it goes. We will see indeed. Alrighty, so he's got Salamangreat, Sunlight Wolf. He's got his debugger. He's almost out of time already. I'm surprised he's out of time already. I mean, I thought he had plenty of time, but maybe he's not going to have any time. I don't know. I'm just going to hit him with the Nibiru now. Just so he knows how this is going to work. I'm going to put these right there. And so, yeah, he's going to have a 3,500 point token. Not a big deal. But, if I can get my freeze going, I can just start beating into this thing. And that's the whole idea with Gustos. But my opponent surrenders. Well, unfortunately, that happens with Nibiru sometimes. I think he might have run out of time, actually. I think he may have run out of time, which is sad indeed. But, you know, honestly, I think we would have been fine. You know, I've got my Gustos. I could have rammed this. Well, yeah, I could have done a lot of things. I could have done a lot of things and a lot of stuff. But regardless, let's go ahead for duel number 2. And see if we can actually get the Gustos to do their thing. That was just Nibiru beating him over the head with a rock. I want to see some more of the Gustos. Alrighty, our secondary opponent. Let's see what we get around this time. I'd like to just do the Gustos more than anything. You know, everyone knows what Nibiru does. You know, I want to show what the Gustos can do. Alrighty, so what do we have for an opening hand? An interesting opening hand. I would have liked a level 3 tuner in my hand, but instead I got all these Hopbeard squadrons, which I mostly play to screw my opponent over. So, don't know what we're going to do with that. We'll see. We'll see indeed, because I got Pilka, the Descendant. He revives she revives a monster when she is summoned a Wind Tuner. And he's playing Spirits. Ooh. Spirits. I just played those the other day. People don't understand. It's the challenge. It's a challenge, man. But yeah, it's like Spirits. You know, there's just this niche little bit of monster. Black Garden. Oh, I see. You want to be one of those folk. I see. So, because you don't have monsters, you're going to give yourself a monster. Interesting. Alright. Calm the Serenity of the Gusto. Interesting choice. Let's go ahead and use the Wind Medium. We're going to ditch her and a Wind Monster, search another Wind Monster. And we are going to search Gustaguldo. And then I'm going to set Gustaguldo as soon as my opponent lets me do so. Because he's got something, I just don't know what the something is. I don't know what your something is, sir. It's some spiritual something. I don't know if it's Feng Sheng Mirror or not. It could be. And I just put this right here just because. I don't care if this is impermanence. I don't have a face-up monster right now. So, it doesn't matter. So, we'll see what this is. I mean, obviously this is spirits, but what sort of spirits? Because I don't play spirits with no Black Garden. I think he's mostly playing this just because his monsters, you know, they bounce during the end phase. And now he's just setting things. Interesting. What is the stats on these things? 1800. Okay, so that's not necessarily great. Let's see. Gustaguldo's too small to be flipped. I'm just keep setting monsters for now. Me and my opponent, we understand how this field spell works. We're not just gonna willy-nilly start summoning things unless we're certain about things. So, I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead for a minute until one of us figures out who's gonna summon something first. And as soon... Oh, wait, no, wait, he's doing something. I was just about to skip ahead, now he's doing something. Okay, yeah, when this is flip face up, it is going to add another monster. Yamada Dragon. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. He's actually playing the old school boss monsters of the Spirit archetype. It's not even it's not an archetype, it's a monster category, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Alrighty. So he shall summon Nikotama. So I get this dang old diddly token. But he's probably going to make like a rank 4, maybe Baguska, possibly Utopia Lightning, one of the two. Could be a lot of things. Could be a lot of okay, no, he's going to summon Yamada Dragon. Alright, interesting indeed. Certainly an interesting concept is that he's going to do that. Yeah, because basically if this thing does damage, he can draw until he has 5 cards in his hand. That's the idea of Yamada Dragon. So, yeah. This is certainly an interesting way to do spirits, I have to say. It's rather interesting. I don't want him drawing stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and hit him with Dimension Wall. Do I need to do this? No. Do I want to do this? Yes. Because I don't want him just drawing cards. That's just like that's a +4 right there. That's a +4 and I take damage. Do I look like I want to take 500 damage? No, sir. Alrighty, so 1, 2, 3, 7. Ooh, I can make Trishula. I could make a rather nasty Trishula, indeed. Alright, Foolish Burial. Interesting. What on earth are you sending to the grave in spirits? Another... Oh. Clever. Next time I play spirits, I'm gonna have to remember this. I did not think of that one. There's just so many dang darn cards in this game, it's hard to remember all of them. What can I say? Alright, so your Namada Dragon's gone for now. And let me think about this. I suppose I could start flipping. I can at least flip Calm. I can flip Calm. I don't have any Gustos in the grave, sadly. If I did, I could start drawing some cards. As it stands, I'm just going to go ahead and start doing some battle. And we'll see what my opponent's got. He's got all this back row. I presume at least one of these is Mirror Force and another one of these is Negate Attack. Sheena Bird's Salvation. If a face-up spirit monster, blah, 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 target a card, destroy it. Declares an attack, banish a spirit, negate attack, end battle phase. Ouch. That is a nice card. Alrighty. So he has stopped my battle phase. Alright, that's certainly not a great thing for us. And what do I want to do right now? See, I can make Trishula, but I presume he's playing like negations too. So I'm just going to end my turn again. I'll end my turn. And should, in theory, be okay, cause... Oh, no, he's got to make Scapegoat. Uh-oh. Alright, but it's okay. I got Nibiru. I do have Nibiru. And see, he summoned all these tokens. Do I get 2 tokens or just 1 token? I don't know. I know I have it. I get it. Oh, I'll get no tokens. I don't get any tokens because of the restriction on Scapegoat. Because you can't summon other monsters the turn you activate Scapegoat. Amano Iwato. Okay, that's not good because that stops Nibiru. That literally just stops Nibiru because monsters can't use their effects except for spirits. Oh, but now he's gone. Okay, so now he's going to make 5-headed Link Dragon. So you can't be destroyed by battle, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let me think about that. See, that's 1 summon, so this will be 2 summons. So I'm going to bounce my Calm. Or not bounce, I'm going to target Calm. Summon this. Summons Freeze right there. Huzzah! Here's my boss monster. Behold! Behold indeed my mighty boss monster, Daigustos Freeze. Here's a token. Alrighty, so now he's got a token, I got a token. This thing is unaffected by, like, other cards effect. During the opponent's end phase, banish 5 cards. Send this card to the graveyard. Okay. Alrighty, now he's going to battle phase. He's obviously going to attack into this token, or that token. Excuse me, I thought you would attack the thing right in front of you, but apparently not. Alright, well, that's a thing. I'm going to take a lot of damage off of that. It's a lot of damage. Opponent's multi-class attack, banish a spirit. Yeah, this stops my regular attacks, too. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that too much. Granted, during his end phase, he has to banish 5 cards or he loses this. So, it's like, you know, if he keeps it around, he won't be able to use Sheena Bird's Salvation no more. Alright, so now, what did he attack? Did he attack the other token? Yes, he did. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I mean, I've got Freeze. I do have Freeze indeed. So what we're going to do here is flip Gustaguldo. And should I put Freeze in defense mode? Nah. It'll be fine. Gustaguldo, attack his 5-headed stink dragon. And bait out his thing, because he either if he banishes a card, he has to get rid of this during the end phase. He won't have enough cards left. Okay, he actually did that. Alright, well, let's switch it. Oh, he's got lost. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Because now he'll have enough cards. I see. I see indeed. I mean, I could make another one. And that's only negated till the end phase. Negates effect. Oh, that's a permanent effect negation. Alright, so I'm going to put freeze in defense mode. Then I'm going to summon my descendant. And I'll go ahead and bring back a monster just to bring back a monster. Doesn't really matter too much. Summon this in defense mode. He'll get himself nothing. Alrighty, let's make another. I could make Crystal Wing too. Let's see. That doesn't help me in any sort of way. That does not help me in any sort of meaningful way. So I'm just going to make myself another freeze, and then I can recover my Gustagoldo. I really wish this could just straight up special summon the monster. That would be so much better. But what is life? That is life for you. Alrighty. So now his 5-headed dragon is going to banish his graveyard. This is good for us, though, because now he has no graveyard. He can't use Salvation no more. Not unless he, sets things up a bit more. Unless he does that. Anesta Rocket Dragon. What does this do? Let's see. Destroy this card, make a face-up monster unable to attack, its effects are negated. Alright. Well, that's an unfortunate thing. Luckily, I've got my dimension wall, so he takes the damage. That's right, my friend. You take the damage this time, not me. Alright, that evens out the life points a bit. And so he still has this Anesta Rocket, but that's not really... Let's see... Yeah, it has to target this. So, I don't know why he summoned this thing. I'm actually rather confuddled as to why he summoned an Anesta Rocket. I guess he wants it to be destroyed so he can summon another rocket. Or something. Oh. Oh, you're actually going to link... Oh, okay. Wee Witch's Apprentice. I see. Interesting indeed. Destroy battlefield or card effects on the... Day of Peace. Really? Really? Alright, really. No damage. Nobody wants to take damage. Damage hurts. Alright, I'm going to put this token in defense, because obviously it doesn't get protected by freeze. I might as well make Crystal Wing? I guess. Considering this is negated, I might as well. So, I'm going to put this in defense mode in case of Link monsters. This guy seems to like his Link monsters quite a bit. So I'm going to put that in defense mode. I'm going to set Gustagoldo for now. And I might as well do some battle. And I'm going to battle into his Rose token. Because then he'll take the damage. And remember, freeze can't be destroyed in battle. So he's taking all the damage. Or, oh yeah, he takes no damage because of Day of Peace. We're in a Day of Peace. What am I thinking? It's like I went to a convention full of pacifists, and I brought a handgun. And they're like, dude, you're not allowed to do that. And I was like, okay. Okay, no handguns. Okay, what is he doing now? Oh yeah, Yamada Dragon. I forgot all about him. Forgot about that guy. Alright, that's Yamada Dragon. So, yeah, unfortunately now he... Well, actually, I've got my Crystal Wing, so I can just negate this. And missed... Oh... That's just not fun, dude. That's just not fun anymore. Now you're just being a dick about it. I thought you were a cool dude. I thought you were a cool dude with cool powers and spiritualness, but no. No, you're just a troll now. Now you're just being a troll. I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, dick move, bruh. Dick move. I mean, I do have spell trap removal, so it's not like the worst thing in the world, but at the same time, I am not a fan. I am not a fan of this. Alright, so unfortunately now I'm gonna have to... let's see, target a card and destroy... Oh yeah, you can just destroy my stuff now. Every time my monster leaves the board. I mean, I've got stuff to revive my stuff, so it's not like the biggest problem in the world. But at the same time, that's kind of a dick move. I suppose I could make Appaloosa. I can't use the tokens, though. I'm just gonna end my turn. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go ahead now and skip ahead, like I said before. I'm gonna skip ahead until either one of us figures this out, or I draw my spell trap removal and destroy this guy. One or the other. And my opponent has surrendered. That was painful. I'm literally just sitting here waiting for my Harpy's Feather Duster, and this guy, he relinquished animated my Burrow Sword Dragon that I had all the protection on, and that was painful. Alrighty, well, normally I wouldn't count a duel like that, but I'm counting this as a moral victory. That we just, this guy had no way of getting rid of his own Mystic Mine. Oh, how daft can you be? I had so much respect for this dude. He was doing things so well up until this point. Alright, well, regardless of that, let's go for one more duel today. And hopefully we'll get all the Gusto things. We're starting to, but we need more, I tell you, more. Alrighty, third and sadly final opponent. I took too much time with the last guy, but, you know, we're going to do one more duel. And where the hell were you last duel? Where in the actual hell were you, sir? Alright, well, regardless of that, you know, we'll just end ourselves with a Thunbolt and a Call by the Haunted. Call of the Haunted, bring back Thunbolt if need be. This guy gets destroyed, I can just banish him and summon a Wind Psychic, which is any of my Gustos that is not a tuner. Or, not Thunbolt either. Okay, so we're up against Ancient Warriors. Okay. That could be not so good, because I don't have my Nibiru. Oh, but he hasn't seemed... He has nothing either. Alright. I misclicked. Oh. GG rip. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, regardless of him doing GG rip, I am going to keep dueling. Because you know what? I don't care. You can... Let's see, what's this even do? During your main phase, toss a coin. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Activates effect. Cannot activate cards effect. Spot dance speed. Declares an attack. Destroy a card. Okay. I don't think that does anything right at the moment. Unless I'm mistaken. So let's go ahead. We'll make Clearwing Synchro Dragon. Let's just attack in this and see what it is. I mean, obviously it's an Ancient Warrior, and it's one that he didn't want to get, destroyed. But... yeah, he'll be dead. He shall be dead ski indeed. So let's go ahead and set the Whirlwind of Gusto. There's a nice little trap if I have no monsters. I can shuffle both these back into my deck and then summon a new Gusto with 1,000 or less defense, which is most of them. So, yeah, that ought to be a start there. That ought to be a start if he tries to use any of the high-level Ancient Warriors. Then I'll be able to negate them. So long as they're on the field, mind you. As long as they're on the field. That is a Pancutaps. That is a Pancutaps indeed. Oh boy. That's not necessarily good. Alright, so he's got Virtuous Liu Xuan, who does nothing while I have fewer monsters in him. Lu Feng, however, does do something. And I can't do much about it. Oh boy. Alright, Zhang Dei is on the board indeed. Let's see. Yep. I'm just kind of hoping that he'll use Lu Feng's effect. Although I don't think he's quite that dumb. Let's see. Yeah, he's just gonna run over my... He's just gonna run over my balls. Alright, so that's gonna let him draw another card. Such is the way of things. Alright, that's gonna be... That's fine in theory. It's fine in theory. Let's go ahead and play the Whirlwind of Gusto. Put these two back, summon a new monster. He has no interruption to this. I mean, he can play Pancratops and blow up my Call of the Grave, but that's about it. So let's go ahead and summon Gusto Guldo. Hacha. Behold, I am Gusto Guldo. Nice to meet you. I am a bird. Alright, so, yeah, the sight of this bird is just completely unnerved this guy. He has no idea what to do with this. Other than just murdering it. Murder the bird. But it's fine. That's what we want him to do. Because now Gusto Guldo goes off. And I can summon forth Winda. Hacha. Alright, so that's 2 attacks down. He has 2 left. We just gotta make sure we keep track of that sort of thing. Let's see. Yeah, I do also need to worry about Lu Feng, but I should be okay with that. In theory. Okay, so the priestess will go off. And I'll summon out... Yeah, so I want to go Eggle now. Eggle, my Eggle indeed. See, dude, you made a misclick, but you're still fine. I mean, granted, your opponent is Gusto's. I kind of wanted you to hit me. But at the same time, don't just give up because you make one misclick. You know, it's not the end of the world. Alright, so now he is going to beat over my shite. And then I'm going to summon forth my descendant right here. Because then my descendant shall bring forth Gusto Guldo. Watcha. And if I may play my trap card now, I would appreciate it. Yeah, because now, now he's going to destroy my stuff. Ouchie. Well, if I can draw a level 3, I'll be fine. I just need to draw a level 3 monster. And then I can go for Sviz. Let me think about this. Because, yeah, I can't attack. The thing is, I have creature swap. Which would normally be a good thing. But unfortunately, he has too many monsters. He has just a few too many monsters for that to work. I mean, I can still do that. So what I'm going to do is summon Eggle. I shall summon forth my Eggle, indeed. What are you going to do? He might use He could use Pancratops, or he could use Lu Feng. Alright, so Pancratops. Destroy... He's going to try and get rid of my Synchro Dragon. Yep. And I kind of have to stop that, even though, you know, I don't really have to, but I kind of want to. And I'm going to activate Creature Swap. Now he has to give me one of his monsters. He has to give me one of his monsters indeed. So, you can have Eggle. Now you have to give me one of yours. Come on, give me your something. Yeah, he'll give me the little one. Sadly, I don't have another Clear Wing, which would have been nice, but I don't have one. And see, yeah, I'm not playing with Speedroids. All right, so what we're gonna do here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. So let's get rid of Eggle. Eggle will be destroyed, and he shall summon forth a new monster in his place. Hacha. And I shall summon forth Kamui. Yay. And I could attack with Gusto Guldo too, but I really need to do that. Because I'm going to, for fuck's sake, make Trishula in this deck. Wachumba. You didn't expect me to hit you with the Trishula, did you? So yes, I shall banish your Lu Feng. I shall banish a card in your graveyard. And I shall banish a card in your hand. Alrighty. Well, that'll stop that, and I shall just end my turn. Probably not gonna win this one, lads. As much as I'd like to say that I can. I don't know if I can. So now I can't do anything in response to his effects this turn, but it doesn't really matter. Because now, yeah, oh no, now he's got the 1,000 arrows, or whatever it's called. Borrowing of arrows. He borrowed his arrows. So, have that opponent's monster's attack, add the lost attack to that monster. Oof. Oof indeed. Alright. Well, might be losing this one, lads, because his monsters are a lot bigger than mine, and Gusto's don't have that legacy support yet. But you have to admit, I did make Trishula in this deck. That is a win for the ages, that alone. So, make up to 2 attacks on monsters during the battle phase. Okay, so it doesn't do... He can't attack directly. Well. Why no damage? Is it because of this? Why did he not do any damage? Weird. I don't know why he didn't... Is it because of this? I don't know. For some reason, he didn't do any damage. I'm not sure what it is, but something is. I mean, it had something to do with him using this effect. I have no idea. I'm actually confused as to why that is not doing any damage, or why he was allowed to. Oh, now he can attack me directly. That was weird. Let's see. Oh, I see what happened now. Okay, I'm dumb. Yeah, he got the ability to destroy my Trishul, and then he just attacked me directly. Okay. I was very confused, because I've not played Ancient Warriors in a while, and I forgot what this thing did. I forgot about that little effect there where he could destroy my stuff. Okay. So he got to hit me directly. Not a problem. Well, technically it's a problem. But if I can draw any of my little monsters, I'll still be fine. That's the one good thing Gustos can do. Alright, Dimension Wall. Let's see... Yes. Alright, we'll see if this works or not. I mean, I doubt this will work. But might as well give it a shot. At the very least, I can do some damage. Depending on what he does, and if he doesn't know how Dimension Wall works. We'll see how it go indeed. Well, I have to say, at the very least, we're putting our best foot forward with Gustos. Like I said, they're just a very tricky bunch, and you know what? It's fine. You know, we're trying our hard. I made Trishula, damn it. I made Trishula in Gustos. That alone is an accomplishment in my book. That alone is something. I have to hold on to that, if anything else. I think this guy's gonna run me over with this big army of big beefy boys. Oh, that's just cold. That's just cold right there. That's just cold and ironic. Okay, there goes my Dimension Wall. There goes any hope I had of doing any more damage. Because, you know, what are the odds he has no other he might not have any other monsters, I don't know. I guess he doesn't. That or this is the Herald guy. It could be the Herald guy. That is a potential. That is a potential that it is, in fact, Herald guy. Alright. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking with my thoughts, thinking how I'm going to get around this. And honestly, the only way that's going to happen is with any of my Swarmers. So if I can get my Swarmers, I can end on my Descendant, bring back Goldo, makes freeze, and that way at least he'll be taking the damage, not me. That's literally, that's the Gusto playstyle, and that's all I got left. That's all I've got left. Alright. So, yep, there's the damage. The EDO Pro's going a little slow right now. Going just a wee bit slow right now. We'll see indeed. We'll see indeed. Alright, last top deck right here. Come on, Gustos. My opponent surrendered. I'm not counting that as a win. You know, I don't know what's on top of my deck. It could have been a win, could have been a loss. But I'm going to call that a loss because, one, it's been a long day. especially with that Mystic Mind. I'm going to call that a loss because honestly, he was probably going to kick my butt regardless. So I'm just going to go call that a loss. He might have just like gotten angry that he couldn't do damage. So let's just go for end screen. Alrighty, the Gustos of 2021. 2 wins, actually. Didn't expect them to get 2 wins. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting that. But you know what? Gustos, they really just need a little bit of support, and they can actually still do their win condition. It's just a matter of giving them some swarm from the hand, whether it be some spell traps that let them swarm from the hand, or a new monster that lets you swarm. Regardless, I think Gustos could still do stuff, provided you just give them just a little nudge, and that's all you need. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this deck nonetheless. I know we didn't get to do the full shebang, but our opponents were a little bit not the best for that today. So, regardless of that, I hope you did enjoy. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. Next time, we're looking at Cyberdarks. And so, until then, your boy Memphis is signing out. See you next time.